know what I'm talking about.
Oh, that night.
We been at.
Got that juice.
Right back at it. Go to Night Podcast. Let's go.
Call me crazy shit, at least you're coming. Feels better when you eat me out, don't it, babe? No one's easy to get caught up in the moment when you hit it from the back. And I throw that out. Then we fuck all night till things get right.
Fuck all night till things get right.
Yeah, we fuck all night till things get right.
Fuck all
You already know how it go. Get situated, get
Thanks,
lit,
yo.
roll you one, pull you something.
Call me crazy, but at least you callin'.
You could have been any other place in the
like
world.
money shit, at least I'm
But you here with me.
ballin'.
You did.
Hey, I'ma drive you crazy if you let me fall in.
Once again, you already know what it is. I got a special guest in the building. Cause it is
I go all in.
Day
Talk about
8.
hitting from the back, digging
Day
in the
8.
chest, screaming I'm the best.
Chef
Got her on
Athon.
the breast, feel me in the flesh, relieving all the stress. She know that I'm the best.
And we been
She's on
chefing.
the breast. She love high lick, she love my dick, she love my vibe. That's a triple threat. Love her
Aromas.
vibe, love that pussy, I love how she know them stripper tricks.
Woo!
Call me crazy shit, at least you're coming.
Yeah.
Feels better when you eat me out, don't it, babe? No one's easy to get caught up in the moment when you hit it from the back. And I throw that ass back. Then we fuck all night till things get right.
Fuck all night till things get right.
Yeah, we fuck all night till things get right.
Uh-oh. Yes, Sirski, you already know what the vibes is. I am your host, ToneTheGoat. It is the Go Night Podcast, the realest and the illest in the Ville, the unapologetic platform where you can come up here and speak your piece and still have your peace. You did. Yeah, we've been creating vibes, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to all my listeners, faithful listeners. You know what I'm saying? The audience that we done built up. Salute to all the listeners over in India. It's steady growing. I don't know what we got going on in India, but I'm probably gonna have to take a trip soon. Have to learn how to speak some of that shit first. But ironically, Indian food is some of my favorite food. So I might be able to go over there and just slide right in. Shout out to one of today's sponsors. I'm wearing it and you see it right beside me. All Man Clothing, All Man Apparel. You know what I'm saying? They black and proud. They stand for strong black men. You did? This hat right here say in every sense of the word, all man. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them sending it through.
Call me crazy shit.
This ain't my first time rocking All Man. Y'all can see him in some of my movies as well. Y'all make sure y'all follow them. Go cop some of the clothing. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully they keep me laced because I'm going to keep wearing it. This shit comfortable too. It's not like one of them Gildan t-shirts, that thin cotton. This shit, this like that H&M cotton. I don't know where they get it from. Probably India. You did. I got a special guest in the building, man. Another chef. This is day 8. When I say consecutively, we have done Chef-a-thon for 8 days. How we did it, I don't know, but we did it. We here. Shit like a 9 to 5, and we've been doing it. And you today's special guest, day 8, Anthony Hunter Jr. in the building. We're gonna definitely learn about him. He got the display going on. He came in and cooked live, straight on the fryer, or the eye, or yeah. He came and did it real live in here. Okay, yup. Matter of fact, hold on, let me get the first bite. Yeah. I got a small audience in here with me too, man. Shout out to my boy Clips ATL, Jay the Billionaire. He did. My boy Fresh in this motherfucker. If y'all need some cuts, y'all gotta go holler at Fresh in Clips. We right here in the Atlanta Barber Lounge. You already know it don't get no better than that. Oh shit. Oh shit. Jibbity. I started to say Pop's words. Bang bang. Oh shit. Okay. So yeah, we gonna definitely get to know you. You know what I'm saying? We didn't already. Prior to me rolling, we done got into a debate already. I can't wait to dive into this. Y'all know I love to debate. I'm undefeated when it comes to debates now. I am undefeated. And Anthony says he has some points that he want to make. But before we get into that debate, man, let the people know, you know, who you are, how you've become this chef, what your journey's been like. You know, let us know some fun facts about you. Let my Go That Night audience get to know you, man. What's up?
Yes, I'm Chef Anthony Hunter Jr. I'm from Georgia.
Atlanta, Georgia. Okay. Born and raised?
Monroe, Georgia.
Monroe, Georgia.
Yes.
Okay.
Right outside of Athens, Monroe, Georgia. Shout out to Monroe.
Shout out to Monroe.
Small little town, pretty much very small town. Everyone pretty much knows each other. I started on this venture with my grandmother, being her only grandson.
Okay.
Basically being in the lab with her. So instead of
So you the only child?
no, my grandma only grandson.
How that?
So my grandma only got 2 daughters, 1 son, and my dad and his 2 sisters only got girls, and I'm the only boy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, not grandchild, grandson.
Yeah, grandson.
Okay. I'm with you now. All right.
So that's pretty much how I got my ropes. Ended up going to Job Corps, where I obtained a culinary certificate. On for there, I came back to Atlanta, did the Cordon Bleu. Pretty much my journey been pretty much just trying to grind and let people know the flavors is always there, one bite at a time. Not trying to do too much, not trying to overprice. Definitely not trying to overprice. Fair price at all times. And I pretty much do it all from gourmet to soul food to brunches to everything. My passion is food. That's what I do every day, and I thrive every day off of it.
Okay. I hear that. So that's dope, man. So you was in the kitchen with your grandma?
Oh, all the time.
All the time. Would you say she's one of the best chefs or cooks that you've ever met?
Yes, of course.
What was grandma's signature dish?
I could say pretty much everything. So people ask me what my signature dish is, I tell them everything.
Okay.
So, you know, whatever you put in front of me, it's gonna taste whatever you want it to taste like, and I promise you.
Oh yeah, you just like that?
I'm just like that.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm gonna ask you the $1 million question that it popped up on a few of the Chef-a-thon episodes already. Would you say there's a difference in a cook and a chef?
Of course.
Elaborate.
A cook basically is a person who's like a short order cook, a set menu, a set of skills. A chef can go in and create something without having the tools. They'll know how to improvise even more, know how to just maneuver through any situation dealing with food, even the stores, the temperature, all of that. Because at one point you have to think about the safety as well, and the safety of all the people is definitely concerning. You can't just go up and just cook and just say, hey, you know, I'm a chef and this is what I do. You have to have the credentials for it, the knowledge for it, the training behind it, the experience behind it. This is not something you just pick up a book and just something you just learn. This is something I've actually put in 10 years before I actually came out and told people, hey, I'll cook for you.
Pop that shit.
Shout out to my best friend, AJ Capers. He owns Trill Studio. It's a tattoo shop.
Okay.
He got me my first gig, and ever since then I've been taking off. I did things for QC Marlowe before his passing and everything.
Rest in peace, Marlo.
So I've been pretty much have my way around.
Okay, well, man, it's dope. You know what I'm saying? And that's your government, right, Anthony
Yes.
Hunter Jr.?
Yes.
Is it a reason you ain't come up with a nickname and just went straight by your government?
I'm real. I'm authentic. Everything you taste gonna be real and authentic. Ain't nothing gonna be fake coming from it. It ain't coming out of bag. It ain't coming out of box.
Okay,
You see what I mean? It ain't coming out of box.
Yeah.
I think that's what I'm talking
Fred,
about.
God damn, where the food go? Where the food go? I ain't gonna lie, I cleaned the first one now. You know, I'm hosting, so it's tough to eat and speak at the same time. But damn. Yeah, that's the
And
that bitch got a sweet glaze on it. So what's that? Break it down to me.
This
what
sauce right there is a bourbon glaze. I'm sorry I couldn't get you a bottle of it. It's expensive.
Okay.
Let me just go ahead and say
Okay.
that. It's expensive.
Okay.
It takes a long time for it to expire. It's just like liquor.
Whoa.
The longer you hold it, the longer it get potent.
The better it get.
The better it gets.
Oh, so it got bourbon in it.
Yeah,
Like bourbon.
it's a bourbon
Oh
glaze.
man.
So you can put it on anything. You can put it on your
That
you can,
bitch
you can
hitting.
put it on your mama's soul food. You can put it on her dressing. You can put it on her mashed potatoes.
So what the crowd giving as far as thumbs up? Which I give? For real, Clips? I ain't gonna lie to you cooked the lamb chop like perfect.
Oh yeah.
It got that little crisp on the outside, but it's not tough. It's not,
Juicy.
Yeah.
Juicy. Yes. Thank you. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Nah. Yes.
So
It's a cream risotto. So basically, a lot of people wouldn't know how to just cook or boil your rice. Or boil your rice takes a process to do anyway. So I really had to do the start edit process at home. So I had to pretty much sear the rice, basically in just butter, and just let it get a little crunch to it. And then I put stock into it. I let it boil maybe 30 minutes.
what kind of chicken, beef, what?
Vegetable stock.
Vegetable stock.
I pretty much like use vegetable stock when I'm using vegetables or just plain rice or whatever. So I let it drain, I let it cool. Then the next thing I just whipped in heavy cream, mushroom, and spinach.
Oh,
I didn't saute it first. I whipped it in because I don't want my vegetables tasting too mushy. I don't like sogginess taste in my mouth, and that's what most people like. Hey, I want to taste my mushroom. I want to taste my spinach, and of course Parmesan cheese as well inside.
Sounds like you know what you're talking about, my brother. They show clink the goddamn plate, I tell you that much. So yeah, we usually rate the plates at the end of the show, so we gonna still rate it at the end. But I done already overheard some ratings, man. This Chef-a-thon has been crazy, man. When you get a chance, you're gonna have to go rewatch the other episodes too.
I definitely will. Definitely.
Yeah. So we gonna dive into some sports, man, cause we already been popping it. I'm gonna start it off light. I ain't gonna dive into what I really want to debate about. But you been
Come on, hit me with it now. Don't shy away from it now.
Oh no, we gonna debate this. We got a long way to go. We gonna debate this. But you been keeping up with Skip new show? Well, new cast.
Not really, not so much.
So recently, Shannon Sharp, he left the Undisputed show.
Yes.
And he said it was more so. It was a lot of work, and he wasn't really being able to do the other things that he wanted to do.
But also, I did see one thing where I seen is like he be mad at him because of some of the stuff be false.
False and Skip kind of come off. It get black and white sometimes. Skip be trying to play that card. I grew up in a black household. Shit, man, Skip, you are white.
Yeah, exactly.
And you never played a sport ever.
And you know,
I like Skip's. I like his. He stands on what he believe in. When he debates. That. I feel like Skip be riding Jordan.
You're wrong.
He be riding Jordan too much,
dog. You're wrong. He should be a man and
just go ahead and
you're wrong.
So recently he got Keyshawn Johnson, who else Michael Irvin, and I want to say Sherman.
Shout out to Michael Irvin. He got off on that charge.
Yeah.
100 mil?
Yeah.
Oh my God, 100 mil. That boy got 100 mil out them folks.
For real?
100 mil.
What all the deal entails? What it just for talking?
No, I think he had went back and sued the girl.
Oh.
And he got that money back from them.
Oh, what it was?
I think, matter of fact, from ABC. They cut him out from the show. Because of, the speculation of the girl allegations or whatever. So they got him out the show. Well, 100 mil. It cost him 100 mil.
Oh, man. Well, hey, he got that. Fuck you talking about? As well deserved, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Michael Irvin. That was one of my favorites playing.
I'm
going to speak about my real favorite, though. We going to get to it. One of Michael Irvin teammates, she did. So, let's go to New York. New York having a tough time, man, in the NFL. Giants and Jets. Both of them.
Draft Colin. He said he ready to come back. Kaepernick want to come back.
You really think Kaepernick can get in the league and play right now?
Is what you saying about the Jets going back up? Yeah, I think he good in the Jets back up, pretty much.
He won. I don't think professional sports is that easy at all. Like you can't sit out that long and just whip back into it.
I can't say that easy, but I'm gonna say I can't really say too much. All the players who I want to be something, they taking right now. So Stetson hurt right now. So
speaking of Colin Colin threw me for a loop, dog. I don't feel like Colin want to play football. I feel like Colin is a mockery. I feel like the shit he did was just stupid as fuck. I feel like he fumbled the bag for his whole family. I feel like the nigga just went about shit the wrong way. At one time I was for a short second I was on the bandwagon with Colin, but then it just got lame.
It's like your love for something switched up overnight because of somebody else's feelings with him, and you know what I mean, that switched up a lot of feelings with everybody else towards him. Like, your passion is football, but you turned your passion into speaking and kneeling for, you know what I mean, for a cause, but that cause was resolved by you taking a lot of money. You feel?
But to this day, I don't feel like the cause was loud enough. Like,
it wasn't.
If you could say it in one sentence, what was he fighting for?
Right, because now you got the Steelers coach saying, "Hey, I'm gonna fire you. You kneel." Wow.
I mean,
so,
but what was he fighting for? Like, let's be honest. What was it? What was he kneeling for, and what was he fighting for? I don't even feel like the cause is that loud. I don't know what he was fighting for. I can't say it in one sentence.
For a spot on the team or something?
No, he was the starting quarterback. He's the starting quarterback. They went to the Super Bowl. He just started kneeling out of nowhere. What, he thought the rest of the league was gonna go with him? Mm-hmm. Like, what was he fighting for though? What was some army shit? Like, what's your main cause? What was you standing for? Well, kneeling for?
Brutality.
I'm saying, okay, so
but
what brutality?
Over brutality though.
What brutality? Which brutality? What, police brutality?
Yes.
So that was the only way you felt like you could voice your opinion and make a change or man, that shit was just bullshit to me, dog.
At a point, it wasn't. You know, like I said, when it first started, it definitely wasn't. You know what I mean? But after he started seeking too much and started doing too much, you know how people do. When they do too much, you be ready to get them out your door. Like, man, your little cuz come over, you know he finna play your game, and drink your liquor, and do everything else in the refrigerator, trying to get him out of there.
Yeah, that nigga, I ain't Colin.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Right.
Fuck. All right, so let's get to it, man. The Prime Effect. I'm gonna speak on the goods first, and then I give you the floor, let you speak your piece. But shout out to my boy, Coach Prime, Deion Sanders. You know what I'm saying? One of the best athletes to ever play sports, period. In my opinion, the best athlete. I'll tell you why, just a few reasons. You know what I'm saying? He won a Super Bowl, he won a World Series, and he's an Olympic gold medalist in track. Mm-hmm. Those three things, if you just sit and pause and think about that. And then I could go even beyond that. He played in a football game and the World Series all in 24 hours. In the same day, flew from the football game to the baseball game, played in the World Series and scored and won.
Yeah.
Now he's transitioned, and pretty much every step of the way, man, he's won. A lot of people are just now really catching whiff of what he's been doing, but I've been keeping up since they was at Florida State. Like, it's been a journey, and every step of the way he's been winning. You know what I'm saying? But last year, when Deion announced that he wanted to go to, into D1, into the quote unquote world college, coming from the HBCUs, all the colleges turned him down pretty much. Florida State turned him down. All the colleges turned him down. And there was one college that said, you know what I'm saying, well, shit, we'll take you. We ain't even got the money right now, but we know we can get the money, but we'll take you. And the money was like $29 million for him to coach. And ultimately, the fan base, the Colorado community, they came up with the money for Coach Prime. So the community paid for him to coach there. That's how bad they wanted him. Within a short period of time, he's turned the organization around. His son is pretty much leading the league in passing yards right now. His two-way player, Travis Hunter, is going crazy. He's like a reflection of Prime. They going crazy. The whole season is already sold out. In order to get a ticket, you have to buy it on resale, and it's higher than any NFL ticket right now. It's just crazy. Jerseys are sold out. The whole makeup of Colorado immediately turned around. And, salute to my boy Prime. I personally feel like he's not going to lose more than one game, if one, this season. And he will be fighting for a title this season. Whichever teams they want to throw out there. We've been hearing about the Bamas. We've been hearing about Georgia. I've heard Clemson. I've heard whoever. I just personally feel like they're running off a different fuel that you can't really, like...
It's a hard world in the Big Ten.
I get it, but I'm like,
it's a
man,
hard world.
those boys are fighting for something totally different than any other college team. And they came from the trenches as well. Like, you know, Deion got a slogan where he say, send me a boy and I'm gonna send back a man. You know, and that's exactly what he's doing. A lot of coaches don't have the bravery to go get kids from the hood who some people call knuckleheads. Some of the most talented out there, you know, but they might be a knucklehead, might need some help in certain classes, this, that, and the third. You know, Prime, he take the risk on these kids. You know, some of these kids he been coaching since 4, 5, 6 years old. But I'm gonna let you speak on it, man. What you think Colorado's prediction is gonna be this season? Do you think expectations are too high? Do you feel like it's just too much hype right now? You feel like he's not gonna live up to it? What you think? Chef Anthony Hunter Jr.
You got a long road.
Got a long road?
A long road. You know, like I said, it's just the second game into it. You only played TCU and Nebraska. TCU, who's already been getting beat since last year, been exposed since last year, and haven't won a game since. Nebraska really haven't had a team since. But you got to think about it. You got Oregon coming up to number 13. The number 5, you see USC coming after that. Stanford, UCLA, like Washington State and Utah. That's a hard battle to just say, okay, I'm gonna give it to you. That's just like, okay, my team, the Georgia Bulldogs, you might well just say that, hey, we'll see y'all in the national. That's a gimme schedule. That schedule what they have is not a gimme schedule.
I don't know. Georgia got to make it themselves.
Shit. I don't know who gonna stop that.
Man.
I don't know who gonna stop. You got to think about it. Everybody on that line, 350 and the better, moving.
I ain't never in my life been a Georgia fan anyway. I can't wait. I ain't a Georgia or Alabama fan.
You know, it be like that when you see three of them this year.
Hey, I'm telling you. So I'm gonna keep it simple though. So you just name one team on Colorado's schedule that you know gonna beat Colorado in your mind.
Oregon.
All right, so you put it a friendly bet, $0, but you think that Oregon gonna beat Colorado
by 3.
By 3.
By 3. I think it'll be a close game by 3. I think.
Where they playing at?
I think Oregon. In Oregon. You know, that's a hard place to win anyway. But you got to think about those players as well.
We done already did both. We done one on the road and
that's
one
TCU,
at home.
Though. That's the Bullfrogs who should never made it to the playoff last year.
Y'all got all kind of excuses when Deion.
Ain't no excuse.
Hey, you know the critics that Deion got remind me of LeBron critics.
Oh yeah, but LeBron. See, we can't get into that either.
Oh yeah, we can. Yes, we can.
Cause I love Kobe. So.
So yeah, you the perfect one to debate with then. R.I.P. to Kobe too. I find it funny. I was talking with somebody the other day. It's like they kind of like then tucked Kobe off when it comes to the like great debate.
You can't tuck him off. One thing about it.
Definitely not.
One thing about it, you can't take away from him. He didn't trail nobody. He didn't come for nobody. He just went and got for he. LeBron, you know, he just, hey, you got a goal right here, go get it. That's pretty much the difference. The scribe and the fight back then, the dog back then was different between the fight and the dog right now. Definitely different.
I give people, I think that's people's main go-to, that dog or that mentality, you know, that Jordan, Kobe.
But you gotta think about it. It ain't even the dog mentality. You think about it, you got a dog on every team you playing back then when he was playing.
Who? Kobe?
Come on, you got a dog on every team who playing.
I was about to say, not when Jordan was playing. Not when Jordan was playing.
Yeah, you right. But Kobe was playing, you got to think about
Kobe
it. You got the Pistons on one side.
Yeah.
You got San Antonio on one side.
Yeah.
The Bulls on one side.
Yeah.
So, Miami. So, it was just too many to call that, just to say him by himself is just... It's just not real to not put him in that category at all.
I feel like once LeBron retires, hands down, people will understand he's the greatest ever.
Oh yeah, hands. You know what I mean?
Hands down for me.
You got to give it to him hands down when you got a goal to reach.
Yeah. That boy done overcame, man, everything they done threw at him, man. It's crazy, you know. And then just the way he's just displaying. I think he's he's changing the game. People don't know it right now, but he's showing people like, man, if you take care of yourself, you could play an extra 8 years more than what the average players used to retire at.
What
now.
I like about him is, you know what I mean, the mentality of growing people's legacy, keeping it going. That school and stuff for them kids, that, you know what I mean, that's great. We need more people like that like actually put their money up where their mouth is and do the stuff they do, even if it's just in their own community. You know what I mean? Still do the stuff. We need more people in the community like that. We shouldn't have laws to tell us not to feed the homeless and stuff like that. We should have people fighting for that to help these people out, help these people get the mental stuff they need to overcome that stuff before we can be all can live. You know, everybody happy. It's a good life.
Facts. Yeah, LeBron doing his thing, man. He's a hell of a philanthropist and everything else. You know, for him to do all of this kind of stuff while still playing, like the off-court type stuff, still focusing on making those differences while playing, I can imagine the stuff he's going to be able to do when he don't have to focus on playing.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, I can't wait to meet him. You know what I'm saying? Definitely going to meet him one day.
I know that right.
We're going to have a mutual respect. Deion Sanders and Allen Iverson was my favorites before LeBron was in existence, but LeBron and Trump, everybody for me when it comes to the like ultimate icon,
I just
role
can't
model.
get over Kobe.
Yeah, now Kobe was a hell of a.
See, me and my friends, we used to go outside and play till 81. You know.
Yeah.
I can't. You
Yeah.
know.
I agree, man. Kobe was a hell of a dude, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if you know, just me honest, if my son was like, which one should I grow up to be like? I'm gonna say LeBron. You know what I mean? That boy that made it this far damn near flawless.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I ain't gonna say flawless.
What you got on him?
He done lost in the
Oh no,
finals more.
that's not what I mean. That ain't what I mean. I'm talking about.
But
Like,
his reputation.
I'm talking about like the law.
Yeah, flawless.
Talking about like, you know, any scandals.
Flawless.
Getting caught, you know, him and his wife, you know, something coming out where it's like he was cheating or, you know, a baby on the side.
Yeah, definitely flawless.
Or, you know, that man, he done made it.
See, my boy don't got, see my boy Kobe, he don't.
That one little blemish. I hate they hold it on him, though. I hate they hold it on him. To this day, I don't feel like it went down how, you know what I'm saying, people think. You know, it was just one of them celebrity, superstar type things, man. They knew they could get that bag out of Kobe.
Oh, yeah, they knew they could get that bag real quick.
Yeah. Shout out to Vanessa Bryant and the gang. The little ones, they still keeping the whole Kobe legacy going on strong. They got the new line of Kobe's coming out, the Halo series, all white in every single version of the Kobe's, from the Adidas to the Nikes. And they're gonna be I just
Statue monument?
forgot. Yeah, they're gonna be putting the statue out there. So Kobe got an official statue coming, man. So he definitely living on forever. To get that statue in LA, you just went on Mount Rushmore, you know.
Basically.
But yeah. So you see the VMAs? The VMAs just happened.
I didn't get to check it out.
Yeah, so the VMAs just happened. I seen some tidbits of it. Sukiyana was acting like Sukiyana on the red carpet. She was out there acting ratchetified, bending it over, tooting it up, doing all kind of stuff for the camera that I don't think ever been done on the red carpet. Diddy did a epic performance. I think he was like honored on something monumental for his run in the hip hop. And he brought out Keisha Cole and they sung their classic song. And Keisha sung the hell out that shit.
I know they were good.
Yeah, Diddy kids performed with him. Diddy, another one that's like doing his thing on the fatherhood, you know what I'm saying? Especially rest in peace Kim. She passed, you know what I'm saying? And he's I don't know, a widow? Or was that his, I don't think that was his wife. I think that was his life partner when he said.
Yeah.
But regardless, you know, he a daddy that, you know.
A widow if you a man?
I know, right? How does that go? Yeah, you a widow, I think you still. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I think my pop's a widow. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no, I'm almost positive. I think so. You gotta look that up, baby. Can a man be a widow after, is it called wedlock? What's wedlock? Gotta get these terms right.
You born out of wedlock. That's a, you know what I mean? That's a term that people say right now, so it can't be that.
Nah, it can't be that, huh?
Yeah, it can't be that.
Hey man, this is the Goat at Night podcast. You already know what the fuck going on. I am your host, ToneTheGoat. Got my boy Anthony Hunter Jr. in the building. Put a chef in front of that. Day 8, chef-a-thon. Yes, sir, ski. Man. So yeah, these lamb chops, they bussin'. Like I said, he got that bourbon glaze on it. I think I'm starting to feel a little woozy. I was figuring out why. They got that bourbon in it. When you cook it, don't the alcohol get cooked off or something?
It depends. You know, it depends. I'm not cooking it that long. Can't really just tell how I keep that flavor inside. You know, it's too much of a secret.
The other chefs watching.
Oh yeah, they can definitely watch. You definitely can get a bottle at my website, HunterCreationsLLC.com. It's right there on top. You can see it. Just click the button and order a bottle. It'll come straight to you, or I drop it out to you, whichever one you prefer.
Finger licking good.
Definitely, all my food. Finger licking good.
Bussin' like Penelope say, man. All right. So yeah, any chefs that you look up to in the game?
Can't really say. You know, man, I'm inspired definitely out of my own work. You know, I may be, you know what I mean, encouraged by some chefs, but you know, ultimately, I got a goal that I'm trying to stick with it. I got a flavor that they're gonna cross their mind. So I'm definitely banking on myself through anything.
Okay.
Big Boogie also, me and Jacoby wanna accept your invitation.
So
Big Boogie somebody he got somebody that he'll put all his little money on him versus me and somebody. So yeah, we can do that.
Hey, well that's one of my homies, Big Boogie.
Yeah.
You heard what he said.
Me and celebrity chef Jacoby, we will do it.
So Jacoby versus Anthony, gotta happen.
No. Jacoby and Anthony versus Big Boogie and the partner he said.
Oh, Big Boogie cooking.
Yeah.
All right.
So
I did see like something online with him cooking.
Yeah, we were tagged in on that. So
Alright.
he want to put up his money.
All right, well, we putting the challenge out there right
ready.
now. Jacoby and Anthony versus Big Boogie and his homie.
And bring them Rolls Royces out to him, park my Porsche
Bring the
beside.
Rolls Royces, you gonna park your Porsche. He
Tied
say,
right beside it, and when I win, I'm drive out with the little cash.
hey, well look, man, we put it. Come on, Boogie, you already know what's going on. Slide in. Let's have it. You know what I'm saying? Let's make it happen.
Shout out Jacoby. Shout out to celebrity chef Jacoby.
Okay, shout out to celebrity chef Jacoby as well. I gotta get him in here for an
Yeah,
interview.
you definitely do. Definitely.
Yeah. But yeah, y'all go check out that Slide In. And it's a few more songs with Big Boogie that I recorded and engineered, you know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
yeah, we're gonna try to make that happen, man. Y'all
Yeah,
tag Big
definitely.
Boogie, CMG's on, you dig? And we about to make this happen.
Man, tell your guy that I'm gonna make it, boy. Sit in that pot he put in.
He popping it.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Come on, Big Boogie, let's get it. All right, I'm glad we put that out there. Hey, we're gonna make that happen. We're gonna make that come into fruition. Yes, sir, Goat at Night podcast. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Y'all make sure y'all comment. Y'all make sure y'all share. You already know this is for the culture, man. Day 8 of Chef-a-thon. I'm gonna go ahead and rate this plate. I got to. I didn't know I was gonna be giving out this many 5s, but this is a 5. This is a 5. It's a 5. It's riding.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Shout out to you, man. You know what I'm saying? Doing your thing. Keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? You definitely, hey, celebrity chef yourself.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Feel me? You just cook for Go That Night podcast. It is what it is.
Yes, definitely.
You dig? I want to shout out to my sister, Jessica Dime. I just got draft 1 of our music video back, Bounce. Y'all gonna be seeing that soon. It's gonna be dropping soon. I got my album already ready. We about to package it up and put it out to the people.
And man, it's fire.
Yeah. They hate it when you happy.
Ooh, it's fire.
That's the title of the album. They hate it when you happy. I'm coming with it. Yeah. So you got any shout outs, anything you wanna get to people before we get out?
I want to shout out definitely to my kids.
Okay.
One of my kids' birthday today. Aviana J, Denise Hunter, happy birthday to you, baby girl. You know, daddy loves you.
Happy birthday.
Just shout out to my whole team. Shout out to everybody support me. I know a few gave up on me. That's on them. We're going to keep going. We're going to keep pushing and show them the higher road. I just like to thank the Lord for everything I do.
That way, man. Shout out to the big God. All right, there you have it, man. This is Go That Night Podcast. I am your host, ToneTheGoat. One last question, Anthony and Hunter Jr., before we get out of here. Have you ever got some pussy behind your food?
No.
All right, y'all hop in them DMs.
Too
and we out
passionate
this
for it.
bitch. You say what?
Too passionate for it.
Okay, then. You heard it yourself. We out this bitch, man. Catch you on the next episode. We got 2 more days left. You dig? Not this bitch.
Making a hit.